Frank, listen, I love doing the carpooling thing every year. I love helping support Heavenly Gingers.
And we appreciate that. Thanks, Ben.
I'm happy to do it. I don't know, maybe we should switch it up, do something a little different. I mean, I don't know how, but, you know, I
got an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Oh! Stop light! Stop light! Stop light!
Oh, you
no,
want me to stop?
No!
Red means
oh,
stop.
God!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rare sight the day after St. Patrick's Day, an Irish person who is upright, coherent, functioning. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank O'Donnell, sir, in the camera of wonder.
Functioning, I've never been that.
No, well, it's all a state of mind, my friend.
Yes, it is.
We have yet again Heavenly Gingers coming up. It's hard to believe it's been another year of amazing talent and just wonderful display of just artists from all different walks and all different backgrounds. But it all goes to benefit a very special cause. This is happening on Tuesday, March 26th.
Correct.
Tell us about it.
All right. Well, it's a fundraising event that we created to honor my daughter Carrie and my niece Jessica, both of whom passed away way too young. Carrie was 15, Jess was 20. Both of them fiery redheads, which is where we got the Gingers from. Very proud to be Gingers.
Yep.
And they both loved to perform. They were primarily dancers. That was their number one passion. But they also loved to sing and to act and, pretty much do anything in the performing arts. So in their honor, in their names, in their memories, we have created 2 memorial funds. And all of the money from those funds goes to help young kids who have a similar passion for performance as they did.
That's excellent.
Help them afford dance lessons and acting lessons and voice lessons, to go to summer workshops in the performing arts. We send kids to Next Stop Broadway at PPAC, to the Yazzie program at Trinity Rep, to GAM's Summer Intensive, and a variety of other workshops, Academy Players, summer fun for the kids, as well as individual lessons. Because, let's face it, these things are not cheap.
Right.
And unfortunately, not every kid can have access to them. So, if we see a kid that really loves to perform, and you can tell that, you can see the spark.
Sure.
When you see the kid up on stage or, doing whatever. And we know that they can't afford it, we try to help them. And that's really all this is for, is to make arts education accessible to kids that might not otherwise be able to afford it.
That's the number one thing that gets cut in every school budget.
Absolutely.
It's arts, it's, band, it's music. And, you think back to when you were in school, even back when I was in school, what little time I spent there, it wasn't uncommon to stay after for an extra music lesson with the band teacher, or if there was a gymnastics program or something, and at the middle school and even elementary school level. Now that's really, it's cut, you're right, and we have organizations that do a great job out there, but they have to keep the lights on, they have to keep the building running. So
Absolutely.
It's not like somebody's pocketing the money and getting rich off of giving lessons. It's just to cover the expenses. And I love what you say there as far as the the people who show those spark and show that passion, because that's something you feature at Heavenly Gingers year after year. It's truly incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you see the kids that are up there, they love doing what they're doing. You see the smiles and you see the twinkling eyes. I mean, I know this sounds silly, but it truly happens.
Sure.
And then you can also see kids. I mean, we've seen plenty of performances where the kids are just doing it.
Yep.
And that's fine too. Listen, if you want to do stuff, you should do it. But you can see the kids that are really like, boom, this is me. This is what I want to do. And it's sad if they cannot afford to take the classes that will make them better.
Right.
That will help them achieve their next level
Yeah.
of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the cool thing about this is not just about the arts, because the one thing that I will tell you forever is you can see the impact that performing has on kids later in life.
Oh, sure.
So they don't have to go on to, you know, be Broadway performers or, you know, do big, huge things. Just what it does for their self-confidence,
Yeah.
for their ability to sit in front of a room of people and be able to talk to them.
Sure.
I mean, that's the number one fear everybody says, is the ability to speak in front of people. People they freak out.
Sure.
These kids don't.
Right.
They are able to stand in a room and they command the room.
Yep.
And, you know, we've seen kids that, well, you know, not necessarily kids that have gotten our scholarships because it's relatively new, but, you know, when my kids were little, we used to do a talent show at their elementary school.
Sure.
So you'd see kids coming out and they'd be doing things that you never thought they would do. Their peers are looking, going, wow, really? You sing, or you play the tuba, or you dance, and they don't know these things. And now I see these kids later on in life, they're not necessarily performing, but man, what presence they have, what self-confidence they have. And that's really what this is about. It makes you better.
Well, it's ongoing education for these kids, and it helps them, you're right, in business, in life, even being able to just stand up for yourself and have a voice.
Absolutely.
Or to get involved down the road. Sure, you may not be performing on Broadway or any other theater, but now they've gone through this program, and now they're teaching the younger generation,
Exactly.
which is obviously the whole system come full circle.
Exactly, and that's what you know, Jess and Kerry both did. Jess was a full-fledged teacher at the dance studio that her mom owns. The intent was she would eventually take it over. And Kerry, in her last year with us, had started teaching little kids.
Wow.
So she was teaching, I don't know, the 4 and 5 year olds.
Sure.
She and her friend Nicole ran a class.
Yep.
And she loved doing that.
That's awesome.
And actually, one of the, you know, we've had a lot of very interesting coincidences that have happened since we started doing this. But we gave a scholarship, I think it was last year, to a young girl named Sammy at North Providence High School. She had been nominated by the woman who runs Dance Workshop, which was Kerry's studio.
Okay.
And she just told us about her, and that, you know, she loved to do what she was doing, but the family couldn't necessarily afford the classes. So we gave her a scholarship. And just coincidentally, I had posted a picture of Kerry with one of the little kids from her class at their recital. Turns out this was the kid.
Oh, really?
And we didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, you know, I posted it probably the same day that we decided that she was getting it, and Miss Lisa from Dance Workshop reached out to me. She goes, "That's Sammy. Did you know that?" I said, "No, I did not."
There you go.
But it's one of those weird things. And then when you talk to Sammy, she will tell us what impact Kerry had on her as a little kid.
Such a young age.
Right, and she's still, you know, out there performing. She's dancing still, and she's also acting. She's doing stuff at North Providence High School. So it's one of those weird things that has happened, but it's really interesting when you meet somebody that has been impacted either by one of the girls or by the funds that they get.
Sure. All right, so let's talk about the funds for just a second and how we're raising funds. Obviously, the venue is not taking a dime at Twin River. They are just so generous.
They are amazing. I've told this story often, but after Kerry passed away, the Morrises and we got together and said, you know what, we should do something, some sort of a show, a recital, just to honor the girls. And we never thought it would be what it is today. We just needed a venue. So I was working at the Comedy Club in Twin River at the time. We reached out to management and they didn't bat an eye.
Wow.
They said, yeah, you can have the event center, take it on a Tuesday night. We don't have anything going on a Tuesday night. It's all yours. So we get, once a year, we get a Monday and a Tuesday. Monday is to set up and for dress rehearsal. Tuesday to continue set up and then the show. They don't charge us a dime. And we have
so
access
amazing.
to their entire crew. The Sound and Lights guys, Jerry D'Amico and Ed Diaz, have been phenomenal to us. I mean, Jerry's great. He's been a friend for a while through the Comedy Club. And, you know, he's great. It's like I'll tell him I need something. He goes, listen, whatever you need. Anything you need. And it's like, he doesn't even think about it. It's like, if I come up with something impossible for him to do, he'll figure out how to do it.
That's so great. And so that anybody who's run a fundraiser, any kind of event, anybody knows that the venue is a high expense.
Huge.
The lighting and the sound. I mean, they put together really for you a top-rate, first-class environment. So all the funds that are generated, whether it be from tickets or the amazing raffle, go to the scholarship. Talk to me about the raffle, because I saw a post on social media. I hang out on social media from time to time, and I saw that.
I don't think I've ever bumped into you on social media.
I'm very incognitus. Did I see that there are a pair of tickets for opening game 2019 Patriots?
For the New England team? Is that how we're supposed to call it? It's the Patriots. Let's face it, folks. We actually have 4 tickets.
Right.
For the
4
opener,
tickets.
for the season opener, which is when they're going to unveil the banner for number 6.
They released the doves. The two-way petting zoo. Absolutely.
So we're not quite sure who they are going to be playing on opening day. We know who their opponents are going to be all season, but I don't think anything's been announced yet. But we may know before that date. Maybe not. But I have them. So we have 4 tickets that have been donated by my brother very generously.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we will have them up for auction.
You have a number of other prizes as well, including prizes from the 3 gentlemen on the backside over there.
Yes, I just was with Ron and not Ron. It was Nick and Pete.
Yep.
And they handed me a $500 gift card from Cardi's, as they do every year.
That's awesome.
And that's one of our top silent auction prizes. That is, we usually put it together with something.
They got great outdoor furniture right now. If you need to get everything ready for the
it's like
summer,
I was listening to them. They were pitching it. I'm going, oh my God, that's right. I forgot they have outdoor furniture.
Yes, they do.
Because we're going to be in the market for some.
It's all in.
I know where I'm going.
Hey, absolutely.
And I'll pay money for it.
Well, they're great supporters. Great supporters of.
They truly are. And you know, when I told Pete this morning, I said, I can't thank you guys enough. There is no way to actually express to them what they have done for us. I mean, not only do they give us prize, they give us free media.
Yeah.
We are on their social media. They push it constantly. We've been in the newspaper ads. They're doing radio ads or they're tagging us on their radio ads. And it's amazing the reach that they have. And they let me share the couch on the road show, which is very nice.
Was Brendan Kirby?
That's the worst part, but there's really nothing we can do about that. You know what? I don't know what lottery in hell did I win? Every time I go there, it's Brendan. I was like, I could get Will, I could get Michaela, but no, it's going to be Brendan Kirby. Well, Brendan, I love you. I'm kidding. You know, no, I'm not.
When it comes to Will and Michaela, you know the deal. It's 2 letters, R.O. Restraining order, sir. I'm just saying. I've been vouching for you, but it's.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I do what I can.
Thanks for making it public now.
Well, hey, it's the first step to getting over the problems.
That's right. Admitting it is right. All right. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Thanks.
Well, I'm here to help you. It's an educational program. That's why we can say Patriots.
Oh, okay. That's good. I like
thank
that.
you.
I like
I
that.
try
Can
so
we also
much.
say Super Bowl?
Do whatever you want. Yeah. That's what Peyton Manning's mom used to use to cut his hair back in the day, a Super Bowl.
Boom.
I can't take that one. I forgot who said that one.
Okay.
It was on some roast a long time ago.
As long as you tell everybody it's not yours.
It's not mine. No, and absolutely not. Very little is. The event is Tuesday, March 26th. Do I have to order tickets online beforehand? I can show up.
We have a fabulous box office staff.
All
right. Our folks run the box office for it. $15 for adults, $5 for kids.
Wow.
We try to keep it relatively
inexpensive. This, folks. Just do this. Throw down a 20 and walk away.
Yeah.
All right. Throw down a 20, walk in, have a good time, and then break out the checkbook once again for the amazing auction.
It is amazing. The stuff that we have an autographed baseball from Andrew Benintendi from the Red Sox. We have a pair of Red Sox tickets for a game in July. A box. It's a luxury box.
Nice. Wow. The
What
nice
else do
thing
we
about
have?
that, you get your own bathroom at the games.
Yes.
And in those
That's
bathrooms,
huge at Fenway.
in those bathrooms, they have a TV, so you don't miss any
Yeah.
of the action. It's great.
And speaking of baseball, the Paw Sox donated 15 seats for a barbecue game.
Nice.
So you get to go to see the Paw Sox play, and you get the barbecue.
And you get to
in
listen
the
to
barbecue, and you get to listen to
my
Ben
dulcet
announce
tones.
things.
Yeah,
It's like,
absolutely. Bring earplugs, it sounds better.
No batting.
Wow, you're good at that.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank you
tell
very
anybody
much.
you do that. They'll boot
let
me
me
out of
know when
hockey.
you need to fill in.
Yeah,
I'll help
absolutely.
you out. But yeah, that was very nice of Mike Gwynn and the Red Sox and the Paw Sox to do that for us. And a lot of amazing things. I put them up on Facebook all the time. We are just wrapping up one of our big ticket raffles. We have a Newport special. It is a 90-minute cruise on the schooner Madeleine.
Wind not
along
included.
with, yeah, that's the fun part. It's like when you get out there and you be calmed. That happened to me once on another schooner. It would
boy.
never happen on the Madeline. I just
No.
got to say,
That's
because
it.
they always have wind.
Well, it's
But we also have a $50 gift card for Brick Alley Pub and
nice.
a $50 gift card for the Fifth Element, which is another
that's
fine
great.
establishment in Newport. So as of right now, so when you see this, they're probably gone, but as of right now, we sold 41 of the 50 tickets. And we'll draw the winner that night. And we'll probably have a couple of more this week, so you can go on my Facebook page and check those out. That'd be Frank O'Donnell.
Hey,
I'm fairly easy to find.
Hey,
And it's not just because I show up on radar. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, a lot of amazing things.
You're a star, though. And by star, I mean a large gassy object we can see for miles.
Bada-boom! Yeah,
Once
like
again,
that,
not
yeah.
mine. Not mine at all.
We know.
Thank you.
Most is not. In fact, this car isn't yours.
Nope.
You got to give it back. It's the weirdest Uber driver I've ever had.
These cameras are here for your safety, not mine. Frank O'Donnell, it's going to be amazing next
Thank you, Ben.
Tuesday, March 26th. Folks, go out, come to the show. It's going to be amazing. If you can't make it, send somebody else. Do us a favor. Share this episode. Share the links. It means all the world.
And I will point out one thing. This is the last time we're going to be doing this show in this format.
Really?
So next year we're going to downsize a little bit. We'll do something different.
Okay.
But this is the last year that you will be able to see Heavenly Gingers in this format. So there's a little added incentive to come and see the last show like this.
Yeah. I love the fact that it's innovative. Every year it's changed, and then going forward too, it's going to live on, but it's going to be something different.
It'll be a
Way to
little
keep the audience engaged there. You're really good at this showbiz thing.
You
should-
I've
try
taken
it.
lessons.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Really? Do you give
Yeah.
driving lessons?
I know how to drive.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you should let me drive this car. I've always wanted to drive this car with all of these cameras. For those who can't see, there's 47 cameras in this car.
Right, yes,
There
and
are
all the-
lights.
And there are people just sitting on the hood operating them. They're doing a great job.
I'm a little scared for that, like the guy in the middle. 'cause
Serious safety
He's got that
hazard.
hood ornament in a really odd spot.
Well, it's holding them in.
That is a hood ornament, isn't it?
Well, it's something.
Okay,